For thousands of years, agarwood has been known as the wood of the gods. It is one of the rarest and most expensive natural materials in the world. First-grade agarwood can fetch $100,000 per kilogram, and its oil, distilled from resin, can sell for tens of thousands of dollars per liter, earning the nickname liquid gold. But the story behind agarwood's value is far more fascinating than its price. Agarwood comes from the Aquilaria tree, a rainforest native that grows across Southeast Asia, including Vietnam, Indonesia, and Cambodia. But here's the first surprise. Not every tree produces agarwood. In fact, only a small fraction do. The resin that makes agarwood valuable forms only when the tree is infected by a specific type of fungus or bacteria, often after natural damage caused by grazing animals, storms, or other injuries. The tree's response to this invasion is remarkable. Over the years, it produces a dark, aromatic resin called aloes, which gradually penetrates the heartwood. This resin protects the tree and gives agarwood its distinctive fragrance, color, and density. Without this natural infection, the wood remains pale, odorless, and essentially worthless. The unpredictability of this process is one reason why agarwood is so rare. Even when a tree produces resin, harvesting it is far from simple. Skilled harvesters must identify which trees contain usable resin and carefully separate the valuable wood from the healthy wood surrounding it. The resin-rich chips, known as oud, are then meticulously carved by hand. A single tree may take days to process, and only a small portion of it yields the high-quality agarwood that commands top prices. Oud is widely prized as incense, especially in the Middle East. It is burned to create a rich, lingering aroma or infused into garments to act as a natural perfume. Beyond incense, agarwood is distilled into essential oil, which is the foundation of some of the most luxurious perfumes in the world. Its fragrance is deep, musky, and complex, a scent that evolves over time and leaves a lasting impression. The rarity of natural agarwood cannot be overstated. Experts estimate that only about 2% of wild Aquilaria trees are naturally infected enough to produce usable resin. Over the last 150 years, unsustainable harvesting has decimated wild populations, leading to an 80% decline, and today, all varieties of Aquilaria are critically endangered. This scarcity, combined with centuries of cultural reverence, drives its price even higher. To meet demand, many plantations now artificially inoculate Aquilaria trees with carefully designed microbial compounds. These artificial infections encourage resin production in a controlled environment. While plantation-grown agarwood helps preserve wild trees, naturally infected wood remains far more fragrant, dense, and valuable, commanding the highest prices in the market. The historical and cultural significance of agarwood adds another layer to its value. Ancient texts from Sanskrit writings dating back to 1400 BC describe it as a luxurious and sacred substance. In Buddhist tradition, aloes was used in the cremation of Buddha, highlighting its spiritual importance. In Christianity, Jesus' body was anointed with a mixture of myrrh and aloes following his crucifixion. Islamic texts describe burning agarwood as incense in descriptions of paradise. For centuries, it has symbolized wealth, luxury, and spiritual refinement. Agarwood has also played a significant role in traditional medicine across Asia. Its fragrance is believed to calm the mind, aid meditation, and even have therapeutic properties for certain ailments. Some cultures have used it in teas, ointments, and ceremonial rituals, further cementing its cultural importance. The global market for agarwood is staggering. Today, it is valued at $32 billion, and by 2029, it is expected to double to $64 billion. Its economic impact is enormous. Beyond perfumery and incense, agarwood supports local communities, plantation economies, and artisanal craftsmen who dedicate their lives to processing and refining it. Every step of agarwood's journey, from the chance infection in a rainforest tree to the careful hand carving and distillation into precious oil, represents decades of time, human skill, and natural rarity. It is more than a fragrance. It is a symbol of patience, tradition, and luxury. In a world where so much is mass-produced, agarwood stands apart. It is rare, natural, and irreplaceable, a fragrant treasure that embodies the harmony of nature, history, and human craftsmanship. It is this combination of rarity, labor, and cultural reverence that makes Agarwood, or oud, one of the most expensive substances on earth. Whether burned as incense, distilled into oil, or carved into decorative pieces, every piece of Agarwood tells a story of time, nature, and enduring human desire for the extraordinary.